these bags that I use, obviously, to make the roses, right? On my last live, I was showing you guys how to fill the bags so you don't have icing all over your hands and you don't have icing coming out right here when you don't want to. I was showing y'all all that. Oh, y'all are so sweet. Thank you guys for all the hearts that you're tapping on your screen. Just tap, 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 tap. Thank you so much. Thank you for the gifts. And thank you for hitting the repost button. All that stuff helps me. It's really quick to do. The repost button is right down there. It has like an arrow pointing to the right. If you hit that, you can just hit the little yellow button after that. That's the repost button. That helps more people discover that I'm live. Because people always say, after I've been on here for a little bit, they're like, oh my gosh, I didn't know you were live. I missed it. I hate that I missed it. I tried to post the time that I'd be live today. So I'm going to start making roses right here. I'm going to mix up some icing. What color rose do y'all want me to make first? What color rose do y'all want to see? We can do pink. We can do my signature blue, purple. Purple it is. Let's go purple first. And then I will move on to another color. I'll ask y'all again, okay? Give me 1 second. Let me get my colors in here. And then we can start making some roses. It's a process. Like I said, I was going to show you guys everything so y'all didn't have to wonder what it's like on my end. You get to actually see it all. I lost my spatula. Give me 1 second. Nope, where I put it. I found it. All right. So what I did, I used my purple food coloring and I added a little bit of hot pink in there just to make a more vibrant purple. A little trick. If you have a purple and it looks kind of dull, yeah, just add a little bit of hot pink in there. Thank y'all for hitting the repost button. I hope I'm not talking too loud in y'all's ear because I have my phone pretty high up right now. That way I can make the roses right here and y'all can see it. So what do y'all think about that purple? Is it pretty? I like it. Purple used to be my favorite color. Now it's the blue that y'all see inside the cakes. I do have a cake course available. You can find that in my bio. It will take you directly there. Again, it's in my bio. Broken Heart, she is on here. She is super awesome. I need 10K likes to protect the live. Okay. Can we get to 10K likes? Can y'all tap, tap, tap while I'm mixing up the colors? You like the swirl? It's gone. I'm sorry. I just read that. I would have left that there. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get our icing tips. So this is the tip I'm using if you're wondering what number. It is 126. I do have a hurt wrist right now. I'm working through an injury, so I can't bend my thumb up. Is that not crazy? Like, I can't lift it up much higher than that. Instead of like that, I'm just like this. So I can't bring it down. But I'm going to work through it. Just push through, right? That's what we have to do in life. Push through. So these are both 126, but do you see the tip of these? Sorry, that's what I mean. I can't use my thumb. You can see that they look kind of different. One has a kind of a square tip up here. The other one is rounded. So they give you kind of different roses, but not too different. The other difference is the tip part right there. I'll put my hand back. One is kind of closed in. One is more open. That means one will be more of an open rose. One will be a little bit more, or let me say the petal will be a little bit thinner. One will be a little bit thicker. But with these two, you won't tell too much. Okay, y'all, we're trying to get that up there. See that 6.3? We want to get that to 10K. Somebody said I need that to protect my live. No clue what that means, but we're going to do it. Whoever said that, let's get that to 10K. You just have to tap the screen. It makes these little hearts, and it helps me. It's only my third live, so I'm still learning. I just go off what y'all tell me in the comments. So we're going for 10K likes on this video right now, okay? On this live. I put that in there the wrong way. I was telling you guys yesterday how to put this tip in there, and I did it the opposite way. If you weren't live, I'm going to tell you, don't worry. So when you're filling these bags, especially like roses, it's a certain way you do it. You want the tip of the bag, the tip of the rose, that top part, to be up here with this rough part. So short part, rough part, short part, rough part, sharp, rough. Sharp and rough needs to match up. That way we don't drag our icing. This doesn't drag into our icing, okay? And once you have this part, you're gonna take your fingers, pinch it down as much as you can, and that's where you're gonna cut, right there. That piece that just fell off needs to go in the trash can or somewhere away from y'all's food. That way you don't have that stuck in your icing. Now, you're just gonna push up right here, just like that, just push up. That's about how much bag you want to show, or how much tip you want to show, okay? About that much. Not even a full fingertip width, just a little bit. You don't need it to be really close. You don't need it to be way down here either. If it's way down here, this is gonna pop out of your bag as you're making your rose or whatever you're doing. You're gonna get really upset. Okay, 10K, yay, we did it. Thank you guys. Feel free to hit the repost button so more people can find that I'm live right now. Thank you, Shantae. I appreciate it so much. I love y'all too. All right, y'all. Let me show y'all that part, did I? Let's see if I can do it again. So, how do I fill the bags without getting icing all over my hands? Basically, all you're gonna do is roll this down. Roll it, keep rolling it, keep rolling it, keep rolling it. Now, there's like an open part. This is outside the bag, right? Put your hand in there, okay? So my hand's now on that under part. Pull this part all the way over your hand, just like this. This is the cool part, ready? You're gonna control how much icing is going in your bag by opening up your hand. Like your hand's gonna eat the icing. But for now, take your other hand, put it in here, and open it up, okay? See how you can pinch? That's how you're gonna grab the icing, okay? So now y'all know how to fill an icing bag and without getting icing everywhere. The other cool thing about using your hand like this, I can grab stuff if I need to with this hand. You might be thinking, you're gonna have icing all over it. Well, as I fill it, I'm gonna pull here and you'll see what I mean. That way, this part is gonna be clean still. And I can use this hand and this hand, okay? Thank you guys for the gifts that you're sending. You sent me a slice of cake. Thank you so much. You sent me several slices. That's so cool. It's like the only kind of cake I do like anymore. I mean, it's, you know, I don't eat cake. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and put this here. I'm gonna drag it on the edge. And again, this hand is gonna eat the icing. That's what I use to clean my spatula off as I fill the bag, okay? Again, my wrist is hurt, so I'm kind of struggling turning my spatula in this hand, but you'll get the idea. When I was talking about grabbing this, this is what I mean. I might need to grab it, so what I do, pull this down, it's clean. And I do that because I need to get my icing gathered up in my bucket, okay? So right now I'm just gathering up some icing, okay? And I'm gonna drop it in there. This hand I'm using to pinch my spatula and to clean it off, just like that. I'm using my other hand to pull down this bag, just like this, as I move my hand up, okay? Now you'll see I don't have icing coming all the way out of the top of the bag because it was rolled down. This is the part that hurts my hand to do, so. Normally you would just take this and just pull this hand down while holding this hand stiff. Pull this hand down. It's gonna pull all that icing down. Mine's gonna look a little funky because I can't use my thumb right now, okay? So I'm just doing it in a little bit of a different way. And if you don't have gloves on, it is a little bit easier. Again, I can't really use my thumb right now, so I'm having to just do the best I can. All right, we're gonna put this out of the way, okay? Yeah, I can't do that. Anyways, now we have a bag that has all the icing that we need in it, which is really cool. We're gonna put that there for now. We're gonna make a white rose. I know y'all are like, what the heck did we just fill that for? But we'll use it, don't worry. I need to make a couple white, or a few white roses. We're gonna do something with it later. This way they can be chilling in the fridge or freezer, okay? I just thought about something I need. I don't know where I put it the other day. Oh, there it is. Thank goodness. I was about to say, I lose these things all the time. This is a nail, by the way. It's a rose nail is what we make our roses on. This is a big one. Thank you guys for tapping the screen, making all the likes on there. I guess our next goal can be 20,000, okay? Maybe 20,000 likes. So if y'all just hit tap, 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 tap. Thank y'all. Tap, tap, tap in. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you. I need to show you everything. I'm going to take my pinky. I'm going to place it right here on the bag. I'm going to open up my hand all the way. Just like that. Where my thumb hits, I'm going to crease it. Okay? Just pinch it right there. I should be able to touch the tip of that, not the tip of the tip, but just the part of the tip right there, okay? Pinch, squeeze right here, okay? Twist the top part of the bag, not the bottom, the top part, okay? So just twist, 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 and twist. You can't really twist too much. What this is going to do is make the pressure, whenever you squeeze the bag, go this way instead of this way. When icing goes this way, that's when you get icing coming out of your bag. It's on your shoulder. It's hitting the floor, falling on your cake, all the things, okay? We are making some buttercream roses. A flash goal. I said I was going to follow you. I'm so sorry. Let me do that. My bad. Follow. Boom. Thank you so much, and I apologize. I really mean what I say when I say stuff like that. I just forgot. I'm sorry. All right. Because you do sign language. You teach it, correct? All right, guys. So what I'm going to do is put a little dab of icing right there. I'm going to take one of my parchment papers that I made earlier. And if you missed it, I'll be reposting this video. Okay. So because the pressure is going to go down towards the end of the bag, we don't have to squeeze that hard. Okay. Make sure I got y'all in the camera, both cameras. All right. So right here, the rest of this I won't really teach. I do have a cake course. It's available in my bio, but what I'm teaching is a part of what's in my cake course, okay? It's a pre-recorded cake course, but I teach you how to ice a cake 2 different ways, how to split the cake. Make sure y'all are in there. How to split the cake, how to ice it 2 different ways, how to make roses, how to make, I don't know, about 20 different types of borders, how to write on a cake, how to store the cake. What else? I have a course on there, how to make chocolate covered strawberries and add the little swizzle. Swizzle are, that's the lines that you guys see on the strawberries, that little so it teaches all that, and I feel like I missed some things that's in the course too. But yeah, it's in my bio if you guys do want to do that. It's pre-recorded. You can take it at your own pace. And yeah, go check it out. Thank you so much. I'm going to make a few roses, okay? These are going to go in the in the cooler. That way I can do something with them later that you guys might enjoy. So keep watching. If you're hitting the repost button, thank you. If you have not tapped that repost button, please do. I would appreciate it so much. That way more people can join us and they can see me make roses. Maybe somebody else wants to kind of learn or pick up some little tips. I hope some of the tips that I've given so far, hopefully it helps somebody. If you know, ever want to make a rose or maybe even get started. Or even just fill an icing bag if you're making cakes at home for your kids and that's your struggle, just filling the icing bag. If y'all have any questions, feel free to ask. I will be looking at my phone every now and then to answer some questions. Oh, Red Star says, her cakes taste amazing. I lost it. Her cakes taste amazing. And a few people I know have ordered her cakes. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It is buttercream icing. Buttercream icing. We hit 20,000 likes already. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. If y'all are hitting the repost button, I appreciate it. If you haven't, please hit the repost button. All this does is just show it on your page so other people can come join us. Because they're probably online just looking for something to do anyway. They're like, of course I want to watch her make roses. I couldn't wait to get off of work to see her make roses. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, making roses, it's really, it's not that hard. And I don't say that as a cake decorator who's been decorating a long time. It's just not that hard when you know the proper way to hold the bag, the proper way to fill a bag. Um, yeah, I'm telling you, like those little tips I gave in the beginning are what makes or break your rose. Like once you can fill a bag correctly and get the pressure going the right way, you're not applying a lot of pressure. Like for me, I have a hurt thumb. I can't even raise up my thumb, and these don't hurt my hand to make the actual rose. You're so welcome. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Are the thicker, are those the thicker bags? Mine seem to come untwisted. Do they become untwisted or do they come apart? These are thicker bags. If you can kind of hear the sound, these are thicker. Yeah. Doesn't the bag have to be at a certain angle? Yes, it does. It sure does. I do make lemon cakes. I am self-taught. Yes, I'm a self-taught cake decorator. Although I did work in a grocery store for several years, I was self-taught back there. The ladies that were back there actually quit as soon as I came back there. Not because of me, I don't think. No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't because of me. They were already on their way out. I guess they were fed up and just done with cake decorating. They were a little bit older. Really sweet ladies though. But because of that, I just had to jump into it. A lot of mistakes were made, but with those, I've learned so much. I had a lot of practice too, so not the best. I'm still learning. I'll never stop learning, but hopefully I'll never stop enjoying it, you know? But yeah, I'm always trying to learn something new from making things, making roses, all the things. And I'll be switching colors here in just a minute, guys. Thank you guys for hitting the repost button. I am in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And unfortunately, I don't ship the cakes. I wish I could, but I just don't trust that they'll reach you guys safely, you know? Like if I don't know, an animal were to get the cake or it was not delivered at the time you wanted. There's so many different factors that play into shipping that I don't think a lot of people think about. I get asked that question a lot. Do I ship? And I appreciate people wanting to support my business so much. But man, I just don't ship. I never will be able to. Now, if I made just like carrot cakes, not knocking carrot cakes, it's my favorite kind of cake, but just like a carrot cake, right? That had little carrots on top. It didn't have anything crazy on it. You can ship those, freeze them, ship them. Things can still happen, but because you can freeze them, they'll be okay. For the types of cakes I make, like hyper realistic cakes, I have stuff on there I can't freeze. It does stuff when it gets too cold. When it thaws out, it has to be done a certain way or else things will curl up and mess up. I have cakes with edible plastic on there. It would destroy the edible plastic. And then you wouldn't have a hyper realistic cake. You would just have this thing, you know what I mean, sitting on your porch and you're calling me because the cake didn't come out right. You're like, but I paid for this. I'm like, look, this is why 5 years ago I told y'all I didn't ship. Because I know how the cakes work. Let me put these in the freezer, and then I will be right back. Not that I'm going far, y'all. I'm right here, but I just wanted to pretend like I was walking away like for a long time. And I'm back. So next, let's do purple. Let me see if y'all have any questions first. I wish you could ship. I would be buying one every month. Thank you so much. The small part of the tip is on the top or at the bottom when creating roses. At the bottom. At the bottom. Let me see if I can show you how I do that. Let me use something in the background so you can see. So when making a rose, that fat part at the bottom, think about heavy. When something's heavy and there's something lighter, the heaviest part is at the bottom. And that works like this for a reason. More icing comes out of here, so it's at the bottom. That's the tip of the rose, right? Because just a little bit of icing comes out. Sorry, other camera. You guys can't see. That's the bottom part of your rose. That's the top part. So that's the top part of the petal. That's the part that's near the stem. If that makes sense. Okay. This is a large rose tip that I'm using. It's a large rose tip. They do have smaller tips for roses. Sorry, get y'all in focus over here. A lot smaller. Let me grab one just to show you guys how big this tip is that I'm using. Get my... oops. 1 second. Sorry, I didn't grab the right tip. Roses. All right. So that's a large one that I'm using right there, guys. And then this is a small one. So that's small. And then that's large. Okay. So we guys see birthday cakes. Normally a birthday cake is going to have this rose tip, this smaller one. This one is the size you would see like on a cupcake, if that tells you, okay? It's going to be a big rose. And I can make these roses a lot bigger than I'm making too. I'm just not adding that much pressure to keep them kind of medium. As you guys join, hit the repost button if you don't mind. Even if you're not staying, just hit the repost button. I would appreciate the support so much. This is my 3rd live, and y'all have to let me know if I'm doing okay. And keep hitting the screen, okay? I need more hearts. I don't know what they do, but I need those. I want those. Those are like my fuel right now. So, these are just pieces of parchment paper that I pre-cut. Well, yeah, I kind of pre-cut them on live so you guys can see them. Okay, thank you for hitting the repost button. Thank you for tapping the screen as you watch. So now we're going to use purple, obviously. That big end is down. Again, I do have a cake course. It's going to teach you how to make roses, borders right on a cake, how to ice the cake 2 different ways. Why would I teach you how to ice cakes 2 different ways? If you don't have certain tools, or maybe whatever, you just want to try it a different way, you may like one way better, depending on what kind of icing it is, hey, you're going to know how to do it. The reason I made the course was because I want people like moms, I forgot to get my board, moms that are at home making cakes for their kids and stuff, or dads, uncles, whoever, grandmas. You will know how to make that cake if you want to. It may not be like the best cake in the world or whatever, but if you and your child or the little one, whoever, the cake friend, family, you want to make one for Christmas, you'll know how. You're like, I can make a carrot cake and put some pretty borders on there because I took OKC Cake Lady's cake course. So, yes, I am a home-based business, y'all. And I'm so thankful for that. It's nice to, like right now, I can just come in here and go live. I'm not at a building, which I'm not knocking anybody that does it from a building. But I like doing it from my home. It's really cool. It's more relaxing to me. So if I want to go look at my cakes in the fridge or something like that, I can. Just put that there. Oh, yeah. So you can make it where it's more closed. Thank you so much for the roses. I appreciate it so much. I can make them look more closed and change the pattern of the petals. Thank you so much for the roses. Thank you for the heart. Heart me. I appreciate it. Thank you. And thank you guys for hitting the repost button too. So you may be wondering, I didn't even explain why I'm putting these on the board. You're like, why are you not putting them on a cake? What I'm doing is placing them on a cake board on a piece of parchment paper. That way I can stick this in the freezer or the fridge, right? This whole board. If I stick it in the fridge, I can put it in there for about 10 minutes or longer. Not a whole day. I wouldn't unless they're covered. 10, 20 minutes while you prep your cake, maybe get your cake iced, right? And after that, what you can do is pull a single rose out of the fridge, and I'll show you here in a little bit, but you can take it out, grab it with your hand like this, and remove that rose and place it on your cake. Okay? And that's how that works. So, yeah. Thank you guys for the gifts. Thank you for hitting the repost button too. I appreciate it. So that's what I'm doing when I place these on here and why. If you want to place roses on like the side of the cake, it's a lot easier than trying. You can't make a rose like this and place it on the side of a cake necessarily because it will fall off. But if you do it like this, you can. You have a little bit more control. So, and again, the big end is down. Okay. Check out the cake course. It's in my bio. And learn how to make a rose. I teach it on that course. I make it really easy. I love trying to teach people how to decorate. I used to do it in the stores all the time. And you can make them smaller if you want. You can make them larger too. Thank you. Who gave that compliment? Sparky, thank you very much. Anybody that's sending compliments, I appreciate it so much. I just want to make sure you guys know I am grateful for it. I don't see everybody's comment because I'm over here. Thank you for the roses. So, thank you. I just love what I do, and I love helping people, and that's, I'm telling you, why I made the cake course. I hate when people think that they can't do something like this, and you can. I want everybody to know how to ice a cake the right way, the easy way, because it can be made really, really easy. So, and again, my thumb is all messed up right now, you guys. I messed it up, so I can't bend my thumb. I'm trying to let it heal, but it's hard whenever I'm a cake decorator. I've already stopped doing a lot of the stuff I was doing in the gym to try to let it heal, so. It's crazy, though, because I've had a broken pinky before while I was still making cakes, and I just toughed through it. They put like a pin in my finger, like this thing, all the way. Yeah, it was bad, but I just worked through it, so. I don't know. Humans are amazing anyway. Like, we adapt to things, injuries and things like that. So, like walking, you know, you limp to try to reserve, like, the hurt in your leg. I did the same thing with my thumb. I'm just not using it. I just have my hand like this instead of, like, around the bag. Like, normally it's like this, which I can't bend my thumb very well. So, I'm just going like this. Give me 1 second. Let me clean up this rose nail, and I will mix up a different color. What color do y'all want me to do next? And I will make that color rose. And if you have any questions, I'll scroll up and try to catch your questions too. Let's see. Let me look at the color so I can get the most popular color y'all are saying. Teal, blue, yellow, red. Teal, blue, yellow, red, rose pink, blue, pink, yellow, dark blue, blue, pink, yellow. Oh man, we're at like a tie so far. Yellow, rose pink, blue, blue, yellow, blue, teal. Okay, I think blue is in the lead. Pink or blue, orange, green, yellow, teal, yellow. Man, I'm shocked so many people are saying yellow. Okay. Yellow is a pretty color though. I think it's gonna have to be blue on this one. Stick around, I will get your color next. You guys, hit the repost button for me if you don't mind, please. And you can tap the screen while you watch. That helps me too. It helps, I guess, my live get in a better ranking so people can see it. I'd love for more people to see this, and hopefully it can help somebody else make roses. Or maybe somebody's having a bad day. It might just help them relax just watching something that's kind of chill. I don't know. Okay, let me get a bag. So yeah, the icing bags that I use, these are a Tekka. If you go to my bio, you'll find more information there. But they're really good bags because they don't tear easy. Like, I can do this. Like, they are, you can't see how hard I'm pulling, but they don't tear up. Okay, so these are like top of the line bags. If you get cheap bags, you're gonna run into the seams busting or bursting. You don't want that. Them stretching and creating a big old air bubble pocket. Ask me how I know. Just ask me. Different things. You don't want it. Buy the good ones. I buy 100 at a time. It comes in a nice, pretty roll, so they're not everywhere like you see on the counter or anything. I just tore those off. And then you have those to use every single time. Like, it takes forever to go through that many bags unless you're just, I don't know, messing them up, like cutting them too high. But although I showed you guys how to cut them. So, yeah. But let's add another icing tip in there. And let me do a little quiz here. The little end, how should I put this in the bag? Should I put it up here with the seam, or should the big end be near the seam? I just want to see who's watching. The big end near the seam, or should it be the small end? Thank you guys so much. Thank you for the roses. I appreciate it. The big end. Okay. So should the big end be near the seam or the small end? And if you haven't been watching, that's okay. You'll know in just a second because I'm going to tell you guys. Small, big end, big end. Okay, the small end. The small end goes up near that seam. See that rough part? It needs to be the small part. Because I don't want my rose, I don't want the bag, this rough part, to drag in my icing as I make my rose. Okay. Now you guys may be getting confused when I say that. The small end is up for sure, but the small end also goes near the seam. See that seam part right there? That rough thing? Let's see if I can get you guys in focus. Might help. There we go. See? Little rough end up there. And then the other end by the bottom of my hand has a smooth end. That rough end needs the small tip. Okay? So when I put that in there, what I'm saying is shove it in there, kind of close, and then turn it. Okay? Turn it so you have that small end at the top, at the tip right there. Okay? So rough end needs the small part. Now, how many people have issues when you're cutting your bag? You're like, I cut too far up, I cut way too far back, and then my tip flies out of my bag. Does anybody ever have that issue if you're a cake decorator, if you're learning how? If so, this is the solution right here. Take your finger right here, pinch the tip, okay? Just like that. Wherever that tip stops, that's where you're cutting, okay? So I'm gonna cut right there. That part that just fell off right here, it needs to be thrown away. You need to do something with it immediately. Put it back on your counter, somewhere where you're not working, okay? Because you don't want that in somebody's food. Okay. That's about how far that bag needs to come out of that tip. Not more than that. Any more than that, your tip is going to pop all the way out. The last thing you want to do is mix up a ton of icing, go through all the work of filling your bag, making cupcakes, right? Or making your roses, and then your tip flies out. And it ruins your entire project, especially if you're working on top of a cake, meaning maybe doing a border on a cake. Boom, bag explodes. You don't want that, okay? Now what we're gonna do is roll the bag. Hand is in the bag. Use the other hand, open up the bag. Okay, now we can see straight in the bag. That's where the icing's going. We're not gonna have a mess on this hand. We're not gonna have a mess on this hand either. We're gonna throw it to the side because I forgot to mix up my icing first. But boom, we have icing. Now we need food coloring. Y'all picked blue. Some people did, so we're gonna go ahead and add some blue in there. Keep tapping the hearts. I appreciate it so much. It helps me a bunch, so thank you. I'm gonna go with a light blue. It'll look better on camera. Shout out to everybody that said blue because that's my signature color, so I love it. Give me 1 second. All right. Anyways, while I mix this up, you guys can ask questions. I can see the screen while I mix. It's gonna take me all day because of my thumb. Thank you guys for hitting the repost button. I appreciate it so much. Oh yeah, the other thing on the cake course, somebody just asked a question that reminded me. I teach you how to make icing. So if you ever want to know how to make buttercream icing, that's a good consistency. It's in my cake course. It's in my bio. So you get all that. And when you check out my bio and you see what it's worth and all that stuff, you're going to be like, oh, shoot. Okay, cool. Get it. Get it for your kids. If you have a daughter or a son that wants to learn how to decorate cakes, granddaughter, grandson, whoever. It's really good. It's for the most part, it's kid friendly. There's a part, obviously, that may not be when you're splitting the cake. They may need a little supervision on that. But everything else, yeah. Good. And I think they'll enjoy it. That blue looks so familiar to me. You would think I've made it before. Or I should just have it on hand, huh? Should be on deck. Thank you guys. I'm glad it's informative for you. I always want people to like have all the information that I can provide just to make things easier, you know? Share the knowledge. And then I have this on the counter. All right. So I can use, what's cool is I can use this hand to control and help hold things, move things as needed. So that's why I like having my hand inside the bag. And I'm just not going to have icing everywhere. So right here, you'll see me grabbing this so I can turn this and get some icing. That big amount of icing looks scary, but when it goes in here, I'm not going to have it everywhere. It just goes in there. I can stuff it. My other hand is pulling it in like this, and then I can move the bag. If you can't move the bag with this hand, just pull on the tip right there. Okay, that's going to make more room in the bag to add more icing. Okay, that is my color blue. That's my color. You got it. I love this color. It's my favorite color. I think it's so pretty. But like I said, my favorite color used to be purple. Back when I played soccer, I love purple. Okay, I'm gonna put my spatula in there like this, and I can just pull. Okay. Keep moving your hand like that. Move the bag up like this. And what do you know? We don't have icing coming all the way out of the bag. It stops there. Okay. Now, we're going to go ahead and move the icing down. You see those little air bubbles, y'all? Can y'all see that right there? That's an air bubble. Let me tell you about air bubbles. If you're a cake decorator, you're making, you're doing a border, maybe writing on your cake, and you have one of those, air is going to shoot out of there, and it's going to mess up your cake. Okay? We don't like these. How do you get rid of an air bubble in your bag? Well, what you do, I always tell people, this is how I say it. You massage your bag, okay? You're going to massage it just like this. Like burping a bag. Weird, but true. Yeah, you're going to push it down and push it up. Okay? You're going to massage. We're just moving it. Just like this. And we don't need icing coming out of the end. I had icing on my counter, so that's how that happened. But you're just moving it like this. You can also place it on your counter. Okay? Doing this. You're just smushing it kind of. But don't get carried away and make it come out of the bag, okay? We're just getting rid of some excess air. Flip it and look at it. You'll notice that you don't see any air bubbles. And if there are any air bubbles, they're not as big as the one that you just saw. Okay? Also, I'll give you guys another tip here in about 10 minutes. That's gonna hurt my thumb. All right, I'll give you guys another tip in about 10 minutes on how you can get rid of air bubbles. Maybe like in a bucket of icing or like your, whatever you're mixing, okay? So, all right. You guys hit the repost button. We're doing really good. Thank you to everybody that's hitting the hearts by tapping your screen. I appreciate that so, so much. Thank you to everybody. Thank you for the heart, me, Faye. And thank you to everybody that is reposting this video. Yeah, see that number? More people are getting to see me live, and that's really cool. This is only my third live making a cake, so I appreciate it. It lets me know, like, maybe I can keep doing it, and people will be interested. All right, guys. Sent live. Thank you for sending the live. Thank you for the heart me. If I'm missing saying thank you for a gift, I am so sorry, but I do appreciate it very much. All right, guys. These are parchment squares. I cut up a whole bunch at the beginning of the live. They're what I'm making the hearts on. I mean, the hearts. Y'all got me talking about hearts. They're what I'm making the roses on. After that, I was about to say strawberries. The life of a cake decorator. All right. So, I hope y'all could see. Let me go here. If I can just keep my hand here, it'd be great. All right, we're going to try. So on this one, I kind of kept going around and around. Who thinks it looks like a rose? Can you see like a rose in that already? Okay. I hate the sound of an air bubble too. Because you already know when you hear it, you're like, no. Like that. That was actually one. It was a little one. Luckily, I was letting off my bag. I hate air bubbles. And like I said, it won't get rid of all of them, but hey, at least it's some of them. So this tip, if you notice, these petals are a little bit more curved. They have a little bit of a curve to them at the tip. At the top. Top, the tip, whatever. Thank you guys. Thanks for hitting the repost button too. This lets them know that people like the live and they enjoy it, so they'll show it to more people. All right. So there's that one. Pull these other ones back over here. And the ones that I made, those white ones, they're still in the fridge. So I'm using American buttercream. And so with American buttercream, something that's cool about them, let me see what the humidity is, 44. They should be crusting a little bit so you can actually touch it without getting icing like on your fingertips. I don't want to mess up the roses, but you can kind of touch it and it's not like sticky. The humidity is a little bit higher today. I have a thing in the house that tells us what the humidity is because as a cake decorator, it's very, very important for me to know. If I pull a cake out of the fridge, if it's going to be a lot of condensation on the cake. Because that can mess up my cakes depending on what the design is. Thank you guys. Yeah, everybody that came from the For You page, thank you for coming into my live. I appreciate it so much. This nail, these have numbers. I don't have it. I don't have a number on this live, but it's the large one. I think it's the largest one you can get. Okay. So, yeah, I'm using a large rose tip. And there's one a lot smaller than this. They go really, really tiny. I have a really little one. If I have time, I will make one for you guys. You'll say, oh my goodness, itty bitty. But yeah, with these, you can make rosebuds. You can make different flowers too. Like rose tips are not just for roses. Like cake decorators, they get fancy with stuff. Really, really creative. So there's another one. Okay. So yeah, American buttercream, it crusts. That's why I like American buttercream. It's more forgiving, I guess. So if I wanted to smooth out the sides, you can use a paper towel or anything like that to help smooth it. Whereas maybe like Swiss meringue, I don't think you get a crust with that. Correct me if I'm wrong. I've just been an American buttercream girl my whole career, so. Whipped icing sometimes. Do y'all have a favorite icing that you like? Cream cheese, whipped icing, Oreo, caramel, American buttercream, Swiss meringue, fudge, chocolate buttercream, whipped. Thank you so much for the confetti. That's really cute. Thank you. Mine, I don't know what it is, but man, when I worked at the store, we had non-dairy whipped icing. It was made by Riches. Y'all, that stuff was so good. I wish Riches would hear it and send me like a whole tub of it so I could eat it. That's the only time you'll ever hear me say something about cake, like eating it. Man, that icing was so good. You know, like this aftertaste. I know that's crazy, but it's just good. And I like cream cheese. Cream cheese is another one that's really good to me. If you're just joining, I'm just making buttercream roses. And I have some white roses in the freezer. I'll be doing something with here in just a little bit. Yeah, whipped icing in the summertime, no good. I do my roses like you do. That's so cool. I love to hear that. Yeah. There's so many different types of roses cake decorators make though, so it's really fun hearing that. It's really cool. Nothing better than a homemade cream. I hear that. Homemade cream cheese icing is good. Thank you. Whoops. Sorry, I'm just scrolling back up. I feel like I missed somebody's question or comment. Just want to make sure. Thank you, Broken Heart. Y'all, Broken Heart in the chat, she is a sweet, sweet lady that is helping me out right now. You'll notice that she's kind of going in and saying some things. That is somebody that I do know through social media. So she's basically me right now, okay? She's helping me out. And thank you so much, Broken Heart. I appreciate the help. She knows I'm new to this, and it's only my third live. So all the love, the gifts that y'all are sending, I appreciate it so much. And everybody that's watching, one day I'll be a pro at this. And then I can help somebody out too. But there's just, I don't know. I love nice people, and she has been so, so kind with information and trying to help me. So there's so many things you have to know, like going live. Oh my gosh. She was live, and she has a page, y'all. She helps people. Like, she gives out a lot of information about how to go live and different things you can do, including like moderators and things like that. And last night, I joined her live, and man, by the time we were done, I was just mentally like worn out and overwhelmed because it was so much information. But it's good information. It feels like starting a new job. That's what I feel like. Do y'all like the purple? Oh, try that again. Do y'all like the purple more or the blue more? I was backwards. I was like, y'all like purple or blue? No reason why I was backwards on that. It's not, it doesn't flip on the screen or anything. She did give a lot of good info. Oh yeah, Mrs. Sweet, you were in there. I remember your name. You sent me gifts. Thank you. Y'all are so cool. You like them both? I like the colors together. Check out my bio. That's where my cake course is at. It will answer all those questions on how I make my buttercream and what I use and all the things. I am doing well, Mrs. Sweet. I'm doing very, very well. I have more energy than I had this morning, but that's due to the pre-workout, so. But yeah, I'm doing good. I'm relaxed and making roses, so I'm good. It's so therapeutic for me. Just, I don't know. What I do, it's just, I don't know. I don't have words for it. I just love it. See that right there? Yeah, see it? That's an air bubble. That little spot right there. And that's what you really, it depends on what you're doing. Like for this, no, it's not that big of a deal. But if I was writing or something, like crossing a T, oh man, it would mess it up. Trust me. And so all this is just applying pressure. Like I can apply a lot of pressure like this, and it makes those leaves a lot bigger. Or not leaves, but the petals. Sorry if I went off camera on that one. I have no idea how I can stay in camera better because I can't see. And when I'm out here, it's just like, plus I have two cameras going too. So let me see if I can move this other one at a better angle that way. That might work better. Okay. I make it look easy. It's not too bad. It's really not. It's really, really not. Thank you guys for tapping the screen. All the hearts that you're sending. Thank you. Did we hit 100,000 hearts? Dang. Thank y'all. That is so crazy. Y'all are so sweet. Yeah, for your page. Hashtag for your page. The repost button. You can hit that. If you don't know where that's at, it's right there. It's a little arrow pointing to the right. You can hit that. It'll pop up with a little yellow sign. I think has an arrow. Tap it. It's just going to show people on your For You page that you're watching my live. And you're like, hey, come watch her live. She's making roses. She's made purple and blue roses. In my personality, I'm sure y'all picked up on it. I'm a goofball. Like, practical jokes are my thing. I love messing with people. Like, in a good way, right? I always prank my mom when I make my hyper realistic cakes. I send her pictures, like a lot of them are food. I'll send her a picture of like the spaghetti cake, right? And I'm like, Mom, Dylan's my husband. I'm like, Mom, Dylan wanted spaghetti, so I made him spaghetti tonight. And I send her the picture of it, and she's like, wow, Nick. Nicole's my name. She calls me Nick. She's like, wow, Nick, you know, you're really an amazing wife. And I'm just so proud of you. We've been married now 2 years, but this was like a few months in. You're really, you know, an amazing wife. And I'm just so proud of you making, you know, dinner for your husband and just all the things. And then it's so sad because I have to sit there and say, Mom, it's cake. I'm sorry. And this happens all the time. I just mess with her. I don't know why she still falls for it, but she does. I'm trying to think of something else. It's all, oh, the catfish. I got her with that one. I said for the first time I made catfish, and I'm so proud of myself. I even made hush puppies. And she's like, wow, I didn't. Or she might say, like, what did you use for this? Or what did you use for that? I'm like, this. I'm like, I wish I would have added a little bit more seasoning. And she's like, it looks great. I'm like, thank you. It's pretty sweet. It's cake. I love to see shrimp fries, slaw, and hot sauce dip with a cold Pepsi. That sounds good. Okay, let me see. Y'all ready? We're gonna start the color thing now. What color do y'all want to see next? We can do orange. We can do, yeah, we can do orange. We can do pink. Put the color hearts, you guys. I mean, put the color heart that you want me to make. Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate it. Pink, yellow, orange. What do y'all want? Pink, rainbow, rose pink, yellow, orange. Orange. Ooh. Burnt orange. Orange, yellow. Okay. Orange. Huh. Okay. Dang. Okay. Well, can you do an ombre of orange and pink? Orange and pink. Yeah, I can. I don't know how well it's going to show up on the camera. 2 colors in one. I think I'm feeling that right there. How about an orange and yellow rose? I can do those 2 colors like mixed in the bag. How about that? Okay. Sounds like type orange and yellow if you want orange and yellow. That way we can make everybody happy. Tap hearts. Heart the screen. Tap it. I appreciate it. I've already hit a higher number than I've already hit. It's at 112. I don't think we've hit that. I think the last highest one was 108. And then the day before was 102. So this is my 3rd live. And we've, look at that. Thank you guys. Orange and yellow. Okay. Y'all got it. If y'all want it, I'm going to do it. So let me get my colors together. Give me 1 second, guys. And thank you guys for watching my live and hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it so much. You said I'm doing great. Thank you. Yeah, this is my 3rd live. I like it. I'm enjoying it. I like I said on my first live, you know, I like getting to talk to you guys. That's fun to me. That is fun to me. It makes me happy. It's like getting to interact with my followers. That's what's cool. So I tell my husband, like, I never get to, like, I get to comment back, but sometimes I miss the comments and stuff, you know? Let me put these up here. That way as people join, they can see that I'm actually making something here. All right. Let me go get my yellow. All right. So y'all want an orange and yellow rose mixed. I think that'll be cool. Yeah. Make sure I make that yellow bright enough because that orange can overpower it, but I think it'll be really pretty. So I can do it, let me think, where the tip of it is orange, or I can do it where it's kind of like half and half. Thank you guys for hitting the follow button. That's the thing I haven't even said yet. Make sure that y'all are following my page, please. I'm a hyper-realistic cake decorator, although you're seeing me make buttercream stuff. I did make some white roses already. They're in the freezer right now, a fire rose. The tip orange. Okay. The tip of it orange. I got you. We can do that. The tip of it orange. So I'm about to go grab another bag in order to do that. I'll show you guys how I do it, how I streak the bag. Give me 1 second. Sorry if that's loud. All right. So we're going to do a rose. We're going to do a yellow rose tipped with orange. No problem. I feel like I'm at a restaurant taking orders. I'm like, you got it. Coming up. Give me 1 moment. Has anybody ever been a server at a restaurant? I never have. But for some reason, I always wanted to. Like to the nice people. The nice customers. Because I couldn't handle somebody that was rude. Nope. Not for me then. But yeah, I would not mind being a server. I feel like when people get food, they're normally happy. Thank you for the love you. I appreciate it. It's a lot of hard work. I bet it is. So right now I'm making yellow icing because we're going to do a yellow rose tipped with orange. I'm going to show you guys how I mix the bag. You said for too long. Yes, I made pizza cakes. That's what I did on my first live. I did a pizza cake. And then my next live, I did a pizza cake. And then today I'm doing roses. So I'm going to try to go live and make something kind of fun for you guys. All right, y'all. There's the orange. I mean, wow. Don't judge me. There's the yellow. Let me grab another spatula. Okay, now we can do orange. It's like I'm learning my colors over here. Yellow is pretty. Yeah, y'all heard that. Straight up called the yellow orange. With ease, too. I feel like I've done that like a lot, though, in my past. Like, no, I get orange and green. I don't get the colors mixed up for real, but for some reason, if something is, I think it's, if it's orange, I will say green. And I don't know if it's because I made too many carrots, like working at the grocery store, making carrot cakes, because we had to put little carrots on them. Man, it's like a whole thing with me. And I'm not colorblind. I don't think. But that leads me to say something else. So I went to the eye doctor last year, and I don't know why. He just wanted to give me all this extra information. He's really cool. I feel like he knows I'm into art. But he said, I can't think of the technical terms and all that, but he said, whatever I have in my eyes, he said, you are one of the few people who has an extra something in your eyes. So you see more colors than the average person. And I found that so interesting because I can tell somebody like the difference. Like I see blues and like gray. I mean, besides just knowing your colors, like gray is actually a shade of blue, but it looks different where things may just look gray to somebody. To me, it looks blue. But you can get a color that's closer to like actual gray too. But I can see how much blue tint is in it and stuff. Like our walls are gray, but to me, it's like, man, we did two different shades and one shade has more blue in it. So therefore, sorry for me to explain. Therefore, it's not like a darker gray and a lighter gray. It's like a bluish gray and then like a gray, right? Sounds really confusing. I have to show you all the walls, but yeah. And like on live the other day, I did some, I made a pizza and I put some pickles on it. Well, I attempted, but I thought my pickles looked too blue. But people were like, they look green. I'm like, no, they look blue. So I believe him when he says that because I do see colors very, very vividly for whatever reason. Well, that's why I guess he said I have more whatever. Something in my eyeball. Random information from OKC Cake Wedding. Because I'm very random. And I don't even care. Make $100 bill cake. That'd be cool. Oh, really, Melissa? So you know what I'm talking about. That is so neat. Does she like art? Just curious. 133 likes. Thank you, guys. What is your recommendation for the bright red food coloring? What's my brand? I use AmeriColor. I use Red Red. Red Red is kind of dark, but if you do want it to be brighter, add a little bit of orange. You can add yellow, but I would add orange. Just a little bit. It will keep it kind of light, brighter, if that makes sense. So do like orange and then add some red. It'll be a brighter red. She's always drawing. That's really cool. I made your chicken express cake. Oh my gosh. I can barely see your picture and I can recognize you from the picture. That is so cool. Y'all, I think it was you and your son cutting the cake possibly. That's so cool. I love it. I love it. Let me drag this puzzle piece. Oops. I failed. Hang on. How perfect do I? Can y'all see me doing that little puzzle piece thing? That's embarrassing if so, because that first one I really messed up. Yeah, I love art. But yes, so if y'all ever seen my chicken express cake that I made like on the video, you can see me adding chicken strips and the cup. It looks like a cup of tea. What else did we do on there? Biscuits and gravy fries. There's a receipt, all that stuff. So the gentleman who that cake was for, he's actually in the chat right now, which is really cool. I love like getting to interact with people that have ordered from me. And by the way, your wife is super, super nice. She is so kind. All right, guys. Now, yeah, thank you so much. That was such a fun cake. They actually own several Chicken Express stores, which we went to just the other day. Not one of them that they own because we're out here in Moore, but yeah, it was so good. How to make black icing? You can use black cocoa. Make it what I do. Make a chocolate icing and turn that black. Add some. Oh my gosh, I'm going blank. What did I just say? Black cocoa powder. It'll make it taste like Oreos, which is really cool. You said people couldn't believe it was cake. That's really cool. And if you don't have black cocoa powder, you can use black icing. I mean, that y'all. I can't talk and do this. Black food coloring. But yeah, that black cocoa powder, that stuff is so good. Like you'll be making it and you're like, man, it smells like Oreos in here. And it tastes like it too. All right, guys, I feel like I've been mixing icing for 3 hours. So there's the orange that we're gonna use. There's the yellow. Let me clean some of my stuff off so I don't have such a mess. Funny thing, I do not like icing on my hands at all. So it's like thunder colors a little bit. Okay. Sorry, can't help it. I like the thunder, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm just cleaning up some stuff. How did I get yellow on this already? Oh, it's because I touched it. Oh, man. Drop the tip. All right. Give me 1 second. All right. Okay, guys. Back to what we were doing. So I have my orange here, right? My yellow. Cool. So y'all know how I told you, like, the small end goes up? Well, that small end is going to be where y'all wanted an orange streak in the bag, right? That orange streak is going to have to be the tip of the tip of the rose, right? Has to be at the tip of the rose. Well, there's the tip of the rose, right? Put this back here so y'all can see a little better. There's the tip of the rose. So somehow I need to make the orange up here and yellow down here, okay? All that just to say that. You ever try to explain something so simple and it takes forever? Anyway. The cake course is better, I promise. Now, y'all are like, I don't want to take your cake course now. All right, guys. So what I'm going to do is add the orange streak first. You notice I'm fiddling with the bag a lot because I really need the bag to be open so I can do this. It's like a magic trick. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drag this bag right inside there, up to there, okay? And that's how you can make a rose petal have a tip of color. A tip with color. That sounds better. But you have to stay right on that seam. And I know on the video it's kind of hard to see what I'm doing, but I can't do both right this second. I'm going to do it just a little bit more just to make sure we have it. Can y'all see that? So that's the tip of the rose because there's the tip right there. So we got that. Now you can guess what the other part is. I have to add yellow icing. Now I could do this with another bag and squeeze it in there, but it's okay. We're just going to do it this way. I'm going to add it kind of on the sides like this versus just smashing it all in there because I need that line to stay there. So I'm going to keep placing icing in there. Just like that on the sides. And then what I'm going to do is start using my spatula to push it down. Just pushing it in there like that. Okay. Oh, just like that. Now this is the tough part a little bit. We're going to bring the bag up, keeping that same seam over there. That seam is where we're going to add a little bit more orange icing. Which the seam kind of helps because it kind of keeps you in line. Thank you for the heart me, Grammy. I appreciate it so much. So, y'all see it? So far, so good. Now, normally I was telling you guys, you can use this bag to grab, but because I have a line in there, I can't really use this hand. So I'm gonna take my hand out of it for just a second and gather up some more icing. But I can slide my hand back in there, just like that, and pick it up. That's one tip I hope you guys really use, is how to control your icing whenever you're putting icing in bags. That would make me so happy. Not to see you guys have messy bags. Okay, so I'm gonna roll this up. And if you didn't catch my live earlier, I actually show you how to fill these icing bags so you don't have icing coming out the other end of the bag and have, oops, almost hit all my roses, and have icing everywhere in your kitchen, okay? We need more icing on the cake instead of you, okay? All right. So, and I'm still getting air bubbles out. It's not going to really mess this up too much because I'm squeezing it in a certain way. I'm not just over here like, probably scared y'all, but just getting out some air bubbles by just massaging the bag. Now, this part will mess up this a little bit because I'm having to squeeze it down. Hurt thumb, hurt thumb. All right. This part right here, this is where you have to test if that orange is going to come out of there. Do y'all think the orange is going to come out good? It won't in the beginning. It takes a minute. Get y'all back in focus. It takes a minute to get the, come on, camera. There we go. It takes a minute to get that orange icing to come out of there. But do y'all think it's going to work, or is it a fail? I don't even know. Sometimes things work. Sometimes they don't. We don't let it stop us, though. You just have to figure it out. Think it's going to work? Thank y'all. I love the, what do you call it? Y'all believe in me. That's what, not what I was trying to say, but basically. I love the support. I love that y'all believe in me. Getting my little squares together. These are my little parchment squares. These are what I make my roses on to make it easier. This way I can place this whole thing in the fridge or the freezer, which I'll go ahead and put this in the fridge now since we're kind of done with it at the moment. Maybe, because I don't know if I have that much room. Put it in the fridge. All right. Okay. Let's see what we got. Where's my nail? Do y'all see my nail? There it is. All right. Let's do this. I'm gonna add a little bit of icing on my nail. That keeps my parchment paper in place. Like that. Okay. Thank you guys for hitting the repost button. I appreciate it. This is my third live that I've ever done on here. And anybody that's sending gifts, anybody that's hitting that repost button, thank you so much. Invite people to join. I appreciate it. Let's go. Let's go. Actually, let's do it like this because we need to squeeze some icing out first. Let's do this. Y'all ready? All right. All right, guys. So no orange yet. Oh, gosh. All right, guys. We're getting some orange. I hope y'all weren't scared. I knew it would work. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I knew it would work. Okay. That's what people do, right? After it starts working, you're like, I knew it was going to work the whole time. Yeah, right. All right. Y'all ready? You said you've seen it another done, but let's see. Yeah. Hey, what do they say? There's more than one way to skin a cat. My way is not the only way, but it works. All right. There it is. Yeah, there's always more than one way to do something. You do what works for you. I will not be mad at you. I promise. That's where I say, like, you never stop learning. I don't care what you do, man. You just have to keep learning, keep learning, keep learning. Quicker ways, easier ways, cost-efficient ways. All right. There it is. Do y'all like it? Even my little piece that's hanging over the edge right there. Thank you guys. Thank y'all for the suggestion on the colors too. That was a good idea. We made everybody happy. Some people were saying yellow. Some people were saying, what's the other color, y'all? Orange. Yellow, orange. Yeah. Y'all were saying those two colors. So funny fact. I don't really get to talk that much because, well, I work by myself. So all this talking, it makes me eventually where I start kind of losing it. I'm like, what was I saying? Where am I at? That's where y'all get those little pauses or me saying something really wrong. I told my husband, I was like, man, you don't have to worry about me talking to you like all day because I am talked out. Because I talk his head off, but still, it's not this much continuously. All right. Yeah, I like doing tipped colored roses though. I've done red, white, and blue and different colors, so I like that. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for tapping the hearts. I appreciate it. Tapping the screen super fast and all that stuff. Thank you. And he said, yay. You are right about that. You are right about that. I got off these lives and man, I'm just quiet for like 15 minutes. And I think he's just like, man, there's silence. Oh, what do I do with the roses after? Well, generally, like these would go on a cake. I'm not sure what I'll do with these because I don't have a cake made or anything to put these on. So I don't know what I'll do. Yeah, my poor husband, y'all. I'm telling you, I talk his head off. And then he has this great idea to give me pre-workout before the gym. And I don't know if I don't get it all out of my system. Sorry, clearly I don't listening to me, but man, that stuff will have me just, oh my gosh, I can't help it. I'm that person that can't have coffee. Okay. So let me just say that. If I were to take a sip of coffee at 8 in the morning, I would be up until about 3 in the morning. Ask me how I know. I can't even have tea. The other day I had half tea, half lemonade. I was up, well, until 3 in the morning. I'll be sleepy, but I am just busy. Like, I feel like I could go run like 3 miles, man. So you can imagine pre-workout. I don't take as much as he does. But I said, just give me a little bit, man, because that stuff has me like wired. It's good for the gym, but dang. Like that was air bubbles y'all just heard too. So, all right. There's another one. Yeah. Anybody else go to the gym, take any pre-workout like that stuff? Whew. How do I transfer to a cake? Good question. I will be showing you that here in just a minute. As soon as I finish making all these. So as I use the icing that's in the bag, these roses will change, like the colors. They'll start to fade, like the heavier color was at the beginning. That one probably. And then we got a little lighter. It's going to get lighter and lighter as I go. I didn't put that much icing in this bag, but you can refill it too. You could put white icing in there and then it would start to fade to white, but still have a little bit of an orange, yellowish hue to it, which is really pretty as well. Thank you guys for following. I appreciate it. When you guys see my other work, don't judge me because some of those cakes will have you like, why would anybody make this cake? I have cakes that look like bugs. I've done spiders. Let me see what somebody just asked me. Whoops. How long do you refrigerate? No. How long do the roses last frozen and refrigerate it? I only put mine in there normally while I'm working on the cake. So you can make your roses first. Make your roses first. While you're icing your cake, have those roses in the freezer and you're plopping them on your cake. That same day, within an hour, depending on how long it takes you to ice a cake. You can leave them in the freezer for 2 weeks if you want to, or the freezer for 2 weeks, but they need to be in something sealed. Completely sealed. So if you do that, what I would probably do, I've never done it, but I know, put it in a container, like something, a cake box, let's say, wrap it with saran wrap, throw them in the freezer. I can't think of any reason why you would need a million roses made, but maybe you have a wedding and you're doing cupcake roses. That way you're baking all your cupcakes and then you go and just put all your roses on your cupcakes. You have a cat litter box. It is buttercream. It's American buttercream icing. I mean, cakes that look like, what other crazy cakes? Spam. I've done a spam cake. I've done a cake that looks like cat food, like it's open. Ooh, let's see. I'm too cute. Yeah, that cake. We won't. I didn't want to say that one. I was like, I'm not gonna mention that cake. I don't want to say those words. But a lot of these cakes, I'll ask my followers for ideas. So while I'm half crazy, right, with ideas, hey, it's my followers too. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for hitting the repost button too. And all the hearts tapping your screen. Thank you guys. I'm sure your fingers are tired. Hey, mine too. Mine too. What other cakes? I made a snowman cake where I actually, yeah, the head of the snowman is cake. Sorry to ruin it for those that haven't seen that video, but this is just to give you an idea of some of the cakes that I've made. Cakes that look like shoes, Converse shoe cake. Could you do a tricolor rose? You sure can, for sure. The same way I streak the bag. Oh, let me put the rose down first. Trying to multitask with the rose in my hand. The same way that I streaked it right there. So you would do that color on the seam, and then you can do a color right next to it. You could do another color, another color. What else? You can also swirl your icing. That's what I did yesterday. And by swirl, I just mean, like you see the yellow and the orange. You're just swirling it, like barely mixing it like that. And then put that in your bag. And it will come out, obviously not super swirled, but the color, that it'll kind of variate like with the colors. So like it'll be kind of yellowish in spots and then more orange, which is really pretty as well. You can do rainbow colors. There's a way to, I can't show you guys right now, but let me think. You take saran wrap and you just lay colors, like you just streak the saran wrap with colors like yellow, orange, blue, green, yellow, whatever. And then you roll up the saran bag and then you stick that whole bag, the tube, in your bag, right? And then whenever you squeeze, it has all the colors. It's really neat. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. If everybody that is watching right now can hit the repost button, that would be amazing. A storm cake. That would be really fun. I've made a tornado cake. I hope you can show them that. I made 2 tornado cakes. Both storm chasers, actually. Here in Oklahoma, clearly, we have tornadoes. So yeah, I've always wanted to make a tornado cake. And last year, for whatever reason, I got to make 2 of them. Yep. It was for a gentleman that, I don't know if he still does, but he got to work with Reed Trimmer and ride in the Dominator. So, or ride along in the Dominator. So on the cake, I actually made a little Dominator cake as well. But yep, 2 tornado cakes. The last storm chaser, he wanted me to do pretty much a scene, I guess, from one of his tornadoes that he chased, maybe his favorite one. And he wanted like the telephone poles to be leaning. So I made a tornado cake, 2 tornado cakes. I've made a Chick-fil-A cow cake. I've made Chick-fil-A, a Chick-fil-A sandwich cakes. I made a few of those. And Chicken Express. Hey guys, I hope y'all are doing well. Thank you guys for watching. So that's those. I hope you guys enjoyed those roses. What time is it? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going over my thing here. I think it would be fun. Those roses, I was telling you I had some white roses made. Let's do something with those. I think that would be neat. So another cool thing you can do with roses after they've been chilled or placed in the freezer, which I would still call chilled, you can paint on them. What do I mean by that? I'm going to show you. Give me 1 second. Let me just clean up a little bit of my area because it looks like a tornado. Since I'm in Oklahoma, you know. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay, so you can actually paint on these roses, which is really neat. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's do a cheetah print on a rose. So I need to grab some paint brushes. Give me one moment to find the right ones to use for something so intricate. And y'all hear me digging around. I have so many tools. I can't even put into words. And I have them in little bins that I pull out to decorate. Because I turned our kitchen into a bakery. My poor husband. I think he knew what he was getting when he married me. But I think he's just used to it now. Everything is either cake or is used for cake or it will be used for cake. But he loves it. He's used to it. He's really sweet. And then he doesn't even like cake anymore. So, but thank you guys. If you hit the repost button when I was asking you guys to, I appreciate it. If you didn't, now you can. Thank you guys. I know there's people over there just tapping like crazy on your screens, making the likes go up. Thank you guys so much. I've had more people in this live than I have in the last 2 days. This is my third live, and you guys have let me know that I think it's a good idea for me to go live. I think people are enjoying it. Are y'all enjoying it? Do I talk too much? Don't tell me if I do. Just say no if I don't, okay? Because if y'all say I do, y'all are going to hurt my feelings. And I'll continue to talk anyway. All right. Give me 1 second. Let me slide this out of the way so I can show you guys what you can do. So this one was in the freezer, right? Thank you guys too. I love y'all. So this one was in the freezer too. Somebody said, how do you remove it? Straight out of the freezer. I can take it off and I can pick it, I can pick it up like this, right? Now, is it melting? Yes. Yes, it is. I wouldn't have it in my hand this long anyway, but it's still chilled. This is just to show you. You can move it around. You can like do stuff like this with it, obviously, and you could place it on your cake. If I want to place it on the side of my cake, I could do that, like right on the side of my cake. And I could make them cascade down if I wanted to. So it's still in my hand. It's not as soft as it was when I made it, but it's pretty stiff, okay? That's just tapping it. You can see it doesn't move. Just to show you guys. So it's really neat. This is what it does whenever you chill a rose and why you may want to if you're not good at placing roses on your cake. Now, again, will I have icing on my hands? Yes. Are my hands super hot because I'm in here moving around a lot? Yes. Can you chill your hands before handling these? Yes. You can have ice water in a towel, like a bowl with ice water. Just put your hands in there for about as long as you can stand it, and then go pull out your rose if your body runs hot, because mine does. And then handle your rose. That way you have more time to hold it. Okay. So I'm going to place this back on here and put this back in the freezer. I'll be pulling out another one and let this one chill again. But let me wipe off my hands. Okay. And please make sure you guys follow my page. I would appreciate it so much. I made a can of green beans. I did. And I made it look like the can of green beans was open. And then I took a giant bite of it. And it confused people because they thought I was biting into a real can of green beans. Does life get any better than that? If I can confuse people, like, my day is made. Like I said, I'm a huge practical joker. I think everything is funny. I like to have fun. I'm going to move you guys for just a second, so hang with me. I'll bring you up a little bit closer to this so we can see better. This mat that is on here, it's a grip. This way my cakes don't slide off. Let me move you guys. Give me 1 second. Get you guys. And if you do see that Everclear in the background, I'm not drinking it. It's for what I'm about to do next, I promise. I'm not over here sipping on Everclear, I promise. It may sound like it because I'm hyped up, but... So, oops, sorry guys. This screen has a lot of light. I might have to leave you guys a little bit back like this. I'm sorry. It's just too much light. 1 second, guys. Okay, so if you're on this screen, I'm sorry. That's as close as I can get it because the light. This is my older phone that I use right here, so it's just picking up light a little bit too much. But I hope you guys can still enjoy it. Okay, guys. So let's go ahead and paint on here, okay? Now, again, this is a chilled rose. Sorry, I didn't have everything ready that I needed. 1 second. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask, and I will look in just a second and answer a few questions before I start. Let's see. Okay. Thank you guys for hitting the repost button. Thank you for the roses. I appreciate it. Anybody that's sent any gifts, thank you so much. Serious. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm so sorry if I didn't say thank you in the moment. I can't see my screen when I'm working, but I do appreciate it. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for all the gifts. Y'all sent slices of cake. The gifter. That's so cool. Roses. Thank you so much. You sent you sent a whole bunch of roses. Thank you. I'm still learning how everything works too, so thank you for y'all's patience. So I have 2 brushes right here. 2 brushes. One with a smaller tip, one with a larger one. We're going to do cheetah print on a rose. But it's a white background, not like that. Help me out. I'm so tired, y'all. Like a tan background. We're just going to do white, okay? So we're going to do the... I can't think how to make them. We're going to do the black first, actually, not gold. So I put the wrong color in there, but that's okay. I might have to get a different brush. This brush is kind of wobbly. No, I don't like it. All right, so all I'm doing is this is just food coloring, okay? I get people that ask for different types of cakes, different types of events and things like that. And somebody may want like a cheetah print rose. Now, I can't put icing in a bag and make it look like cheetah print, but I can paint. Obviously, this would be very, very time consuming, but it'd be really cute too. I'm going to do cheetah print. No, I messed up, y'all. My bad. I am tired. My fault. Sorry. When you asked that, for some reason, I just paused and I'm like, yeah, I'm making cheetah print. No, that's not. That's not cheetah print. I had it right the first time when I started, and I don't know why. I was like, no, I used the wrong color. No, I had it right. I'm tired. I did not sleep well last night. All right, let's try again. Sorry about that, guys. That was a straight up mess up on my end. Thank you to whoever said, she making cheetah print? Yeah, that was not it. Sorry. Trying again. Cheetah print. Okay, so yeah, this is cheetah print. So somebody could order a cheetah print cupcake, right? Cupcake rose. That's what we're gonna do. If you don't know, a minute ago when I said I messed up, I was doing opposite of what I should have. Like, it should have been gold, like I grabbed the first time, and I went back and I was like, no, I'm tripping. And I started using black. No, it should be gold. Gold or like a darker brown color, depending on your background. So, but thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you for sticking with me, hitting the repost button, liking. I don't know. Y'all been tapping the hearts and everything. And we hit 200,000. That's just crazy to me. Thank you. And I don't think my friend is in here anymore. Broken Heart. I'll tell y'all to follow her page too. She's good with information on here. What can help you. I'm going to do this. And if you want to hit the repost button again, you can. It sends it in real time to people's things so they can see that I'm live. If you want maybe your friends to join, you can tag them and then they can come join and watch. Maybe they're bored. I don't know what time it is where you guys are at here. It's 8. 8 or something. 8:07. It's right on my phone. I keep turning around looking at the oven as if I don't know how technology works. All right. Oh, Broken Heart. She is in here. Yes, you guys follow Broken Heart. She is fun. She's fun. Um, if you're trying to learn how to go live and do all the things on here, she has all the information, not just on the lives, but other things you can do on here as well. So, all my friends in the Netherlands are sleeping. Wow, the Netherlands. That's so cool. Thank you for the heart me's. I appreciate it. Yes, I do have a recipe. It's in my online cake course. It's a pre-recorded course I did. It teaches you how to ice cakes, two different ways. How to write on a cake, how to make roses. I have a chocolate covered strawberry course that I added on there just so, I don't know, you can learn how to do that as well. And it's all in my bio if you want to check it out. But I've had a lot of people take it and enjoy it and then really good feedback on it. I recorded that last January. I'm really, really proud of it. Everybody's asking me to do like an online cake course or something, and I did. Thank you guys for hitting the repost button to let more people know that I'm live right now. I appreciate it. And thank you for everybody that's been hitting the hearts and sending gifts, the heart me's, anything that you've sent. I appreciate it so much. I hope y'all are having a good evening. I hope that your day was really, really good. If you have to hop off, I totally understand, but I hope that you have a really, really good day tomorrow. It's tomorrow, Thursday. Almost made it to Friday. You can do it. I hope if anybody's having a rough week, I hope it gets better. Going through a rough situation, you know, they don't last forever. And I just hope it gets better for you. Or if you know somebody else that's going through something, I hope it gets better for them as well. Good night, Serenity. Have a great night. And thank you guys for being so kind too. All I see is people being kind in here. You have a small quiz before you end your live. What's a quiz? Where's that at? Thank you. I don't even see a quiz. A quiz? Oh, Lord. See how Broken Heart helps me, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. She is so awesome. She's been on here a really long time. She has figured it out, okay? She is a master. Yeah, I don't know how she found my page. I am so thankful though. She is so cool. I feel like I've known her like forever. And I've only known her for like 3 days. Think she means from her. Oh. Y'all, okay. My bad. I'm sorry. I thought you meant like they was sending me a quiz or something. You know how it is, like whenever you call a company and they're like, "Do you have time for a short survey?" I thought it was something like that. I was like, a quiz? I was like, okay. A quiz on my own thing? I don't know. Oh, not a quiz. I can't tonight. I'm mentally I'm spent, man. Like I haven't talked this much in so long, like consistently. I need water. I need water. Yes, it's just food coloring. I mixed the gold. You can use lemon extract, and you can use other stuff as well. I just don't know if I can say it on here, so I'm not. I have 282 now. Yep. And then um the the hearts or the likes is at 225. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys watching tonight, truly. I think people enjoy me making the roses more than painting a cheetah print on them. They said this is boring. I did learn something. Listen, that was part of my quiz. I got you. Okay, I'm with it now. Hey, I didn't know. I thought it was a quiz from them. Okay, y'all don't judge me. I'll make a few more roses. I just have to fill up a bag, and then I'll probably hop off here and try to get a little rest. I have a lot of baking to do tomorrow, y'all. Oh, if you guys only knew. So much. But I'm ready for it. I am ready. Yeah, lots of baking to do. Really, really big order, which makes me happy. I love my clients so much. Like, they order such fun cakes. And the trust they put in me, like, it's a lot of pressure sometimes, but it's worth it in the end, you know. You can stress about it, but they believe in me so much. And I don't say that like in a cocky way. It's just like, so I don't even believe in myself sometimes with some of the stuff, and they're like, I know it'll be fine. I'm like, okay. Okay. And that's a beautiful thing, like, to have a client just feel like, hey, you're good, you know, you got this. Like, dang, okay. And a lot of time they're right. Like, by the time I'm done with the cake, I'm like, dang, they are so right. I always tell a story about the Corvette cake that I had for a groom's cake. And it was a bride and her best friend. I met them in person to go over the order, and I was so nervous. I was like, I don't know how it's going to turn out. And they're like, it's going to turn out good. That's how it's going to turn out. You're going to do great on it. And I was like, okay, I've never done this before. But anyway, long story short, cake turned out fine. The groom loved it. He wouldn't let anybody cut the cake for 2 days. And yeah, I was like, cool. That right there kind of set a bar for me as far as my work, because I knew then, like, hey, I can do it. If my clients believe in me, like, that's the biggest thing. If they're willing to order from you, they've seen your work, they believe in you. So just do it. Just do it. And so now I just try to be a little bit more confident in what I do. But I still have doubt sometimes. Still have doubt sometimes. Thank you guys. Thank you for hitting the repost button. I appreciate it. I'll make a couple more roses for you guys, and then I'll probably hop off here, you guys, and get some rest, respond to my emails and all the things. Wait a minute. Let me see something. Let's see if I can invite. Oh, wow. I can't. Let me see. Broken Heart, you was telling me how to add a guest. Oh, I think I did it. Maybe. Probably gonna mess something up. Oh well. Stay a while and Cake, I invited you. Can you accept it? If you touch the name during the live, it gives details to each chat person. Okay. Oh, whoa, what did I do? Why are there so many people? Oh, it's just okay. You might have to mute your mic, stay a while, and Cake with me. Okay, y'all, the screen's gonna look like this for just a second. How do I make it to where it's just like big, like we had it last night? Broken Heart. You know what I'm talking about? How do I do that? Instead of like being so many things on here. Okay, sister, thank you so much. Sister, what's your name? Sister 2 Raz. Thank you. Can you big box yourself, please? Yeah, I don't know how to do that, y'all. Hang on. I shouldn't have. I don't know what I did. What's this do? Big box. Ah. Is that a big box? Did he? Oh my gosh. This is why I should not have tapped anything. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me figure it out. Oops. This is why my. Okay, Broken Heart. Help, help, help. What do I do? Anyways, guys, don't worry. In the meantime, I'm getting my icing bag together so I can make a few more roses with you guys. I guess I'll do blue. Broken Heart's gonna have to tell me how to fix this because I really. You're alive. What did I do? Sorry, y'all. Let's see. This is what I'm gonna have to just try to learn how to do it, huh? Host. Go live with guest. Oh my gosh, there's so many people trying to do it. Oh, full screen. Okay. Skills. Did y'all see that? I fixed it. Why are you so close? I don't. Oh my gosh, what is this? All right, guys. Sorry. Everything's back. Give me 1 second. I'll make a few more roses. I won't press anything else. I promise. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. Lord, let me do that again. Okay. Give me 1 second. And I will make a few more roses for you guys before I hop off here for the night. You got me pushing buttons now, tapping the screen. Listen, leave it to me to press something and like mess something up. I'm telling you, me and technology is just not, it's not for me sometimes. Sorry, y'all hear a noise in the background. I'm squeezing this icing bag, trying to get some of the air out. Off camera. All right, guys. I'm gonna do, as soon as I find my nail, I'll make some blue roses, some light blue roses. The bag will be a little streaked, not like the yellow and orange, but it'll still be a pretty color. All right. I feel like Broken Heart's judging me over there. I bet she's like, Nicole, I told you how to do this, and then you're over there just pressing anything. Bad student, bad student. Yeah, I tried. I thought I got a little too confident in working stuff over here. All right, y'all can see pretty good. This angle's better than it was before, in my opinion. Y'all see the color on that? It's kind of cutesy. Thank you. I hope y'all have a great day tomorrow, too. Yeah, Dylan, I won't do that again. Trust me. Got to figure out some things before I do that again. All right. So, if you guys want to hit the repost button, I would appreciate it. During my whole fiasco trying to do something, I messed up some stuff. So, we got to bring some people back, y'all. Did y'all see how many screens I had? It was like, oh, gosh. What the heck was that? I was about to have so many people in here as a guest on my live. That's funny, man. I'm that person. I told y'all I'm a goofball. Like, you can either laugh about it or I don't know, whatever. I just laugh. You live and learn, and I don't know, that's what I do with cake decorating. Just keep learning. I'll look back at this in a couple months and probably laugh and know how to do it right with the breeze. That's how it works. I thought if I left, it would go back. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you got to see and hear the panic that time. It's all good. We tried. We won't do it again. We'll have to do that. Broken Heart's gonna have to do like a 30-minute class with us on how to do it. Can I do a lavender purple one? I have done a purple one. Camera is not centered. Oh. Okay. I'm sorry. That's as centered as I can get it right now. I'm so sorry. Is it really off-centered, or is it just like, you mean like, now you have me worried after doing that whole thing. Do y'all want me to move the camera back, or is this okay? Thank you for hitting the repost button. I appreciate it. It's okay? Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll call these cloud roses, since they're like, they have a little bit of blue in them and white. They kind of look like a cloud, like the sky. I lost where I was at. But yeah, I have an online cake course. Go check it out. It's in my bio. It's a pre-recorded course. It's really easy. It's really fun. And I think you'll learn a lot. Am I zoomed in? Oh, okay. I think that's better. Oh my gosh, I'm clicking stuff, y'all. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm doing it again. Hang on. Okay. Oh my gosh, did it again. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't touch anything on my phone. It's just doing too much. I act like it's my phone when it's me, but sorry. I didn't know I was so zoomed in. Sorry about that. That's probably what you're trying to tell me. How about I do that? There we go. That's a little better. Man, I didn't know so many people were on here live like this. That's pretty cool. It's like real time with your followers. I love it. Okay, maybe I'm too... Let me move this back. Y'all have me almost squatting down. I'm a 5'11", and I'm like bent over right now trying to make these because I don't have the camera pulled way up like I did. But I'm gonna hang in there. So watching me make roses, is it relaxing to you guys? Or are you trying to learn how to make them? I should go live more often. I'll do that. I'll do that. Yeah, I'm 5'11". My husband is 6'8". Yes, don't touch it all. Know how to text. I heard that. Thank you, guys. Yep, he played basketball. I played soccer. Because soccer is the best sport. Basketball's all right. Yeah, it's really not hard. Check out the cake course that I have, though. It's in my bio. I'm telling you. I go a lot slower on that and show you how to turn this and all the things. It's easy. I've shown a lot of people how to make roses and how to just decorate cakes from beginning to end. And they picked it up very well. Calms me. Your mom was a baker? That's so special. I love it. Soccer and gymnastics. Butterflies on top would be cute. I agree. I'll have to do that next time I make some of these. I'll bring some of my butterflies in here that I have. They're gold. They were ordered for a quinceañera that I didn't have to use them all. Oops, sorry. I have my hand turned really weird right now. I think I can do one more with the amount of icing I have left in the bag, which isn't that much. I like the cheetah rose. Did y'all like it? It's kind of weird, different. And it's still chilled. Like picking it up is still so cold. Thank you. It is buttercream. Can I do it slowly? Yes, I would try to do the last one a little bit slower because it's my last one, but I don't have that much icing in my bag. But I do have a cake course where you can see me make them very, very slowly. And I talk about how to make them and how to fill the bag. So if you did watch this, then you got some extra little tips in there of how to do some of that. All right, here's my last rose. So if you want to hit that heart button, tap your screen. I would appreciate it so, so much. If you want to hit the repost button or the share button to let people know I'm live. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the heart me's. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody that has sent a gift tonight, that sent anything. I appreciate you guys so, so much. And thank you for the compliments, too, and just being so kind. Yes, I am in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And this is my third live, y'all. This is my third live making a cake. I have been live 3 days in a row. And that's because y'all are cheering me on, making me feel special. So thank you. Y'all have boosted my confidence with going live, even though I'm still trying to figure it out. So you'll notice that my roses are getting a little wonky. That's because my hand is warming up the icing that's in this bag, and it makes your icing soft. So if you have hot hands like I do, take a break or cool your hands, or else your roses will fall. And they, oops, sorry guys, hit the camera. They won't look as good, okay? So you cannot hold this bag in your hand for a very long time and still expect like good looking roses. They'll just start getting worse and worse. So you have to either put the bag down. This counter is cool, but my hands are super hot, okay? So put your hands in ice water, just something to cool them down if you have hot hands like I do. But that's another reason too. I was switching colors because I knew if I make these and take a break, make these, take a break, make some whatever color, it allows my hands to cool down a little bit. You said I'm not supposed to say the safety of my city, or yeah, safety of my, I'm sorry, help me out. I'm not supposed to say the city of my location, safety first. It's okay. I'm a business. Thank you. I appreciate your concern though. It's in my business name too. But yeah, me saying that, it's no big deal. Again, I'm a small business. Just not saying my exact location, but yeah, it's okay. Oklahoma City's pretty big, and that's a pretty broad thing. Um, but yeah, people have to know how to kind of at least know where I'm located a little bit to order cakes from me. So, but again, thank you so much for your concern. I appreciate it. Gabrielle, love your name too. But you guys, these are some of the roses that I've made tonight. Make sure you're following my page. That way you won't miss the next time I go live. I'll try to do something different. Thank you. I like that color combo too. Where are my other ones? And tonight we made a lot of buttercream roses. Here are some other ones right here. See if I can take those off and put these here. There's some other ones right there. Who taught me how to bake cakes? I am self-taught. Self-taught. They can last up to 2 weeks in the freezer if they are covered, like sealed tight. But I will more than likely put these back in the buckets that I was using and just keep them for something else I may do in a couple days. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Going to the class next. Thank you. That's so kind. Said I have a calming voice. Thank you guys. I think everybody thinks their voice is annoying. Let me not say everybody, but I hear that. Thank you so much for the roses. Thank you for the donut. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for the donut. I appreciate it, Laura. Thank you, Alethea. I feel like my voice is like, just annoying. Laura, thank you so much for the donut. I appreciate it. The donuts. Thank you guys that are sending gifts. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for the heart hands. Those are so cool. I was telling my my husband, I think broken heart, I can barely do it because my thumb is messed up right now. But see, thank you. You need something sweet now? Thank you, Mina. You have a good night. You have a great night. Thank you for watching. Pleasant Southern accent. Do I have a Southern accent? Oh, I'm sure I do. I think I'm country as heck. Because I feel like my mom is. And now I'm starting to think either I picked up her little twang or I just created my own. I don't know. Sorry, y'all. Trying to drink some water. Good night, you guys. Thank you guys so much. Mina. Is it Mina? Mina. Let me look. Mina. Am I saying it correctly? I'm so sorry for mispronouncing your name. Can I make tulips? I've never tried. I bet I could if I practice. Mina. Okay, Mina. Thank you. Have a good night. It's a cool name. Mina. Hannah. I love looking at names. Let's see here, guys. Y'all have been so kind. Thank you for being so nice. Please make white one again, please. Okay. Let me put some icing in my bag. That has to be the last one I make. I've got to get off here, you guys. My plan was to hop off here at 8. But here I am. I will do a white rose real quick, and then I'm really going to hop off here. Thank you guys for sending all the gifts and everybody that hit a repost button tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you for everybody that's been tapping the screen. Let's see here. Thank you for everybody that has been tapping the screen and everything. I appreciate it. Give me 1 second. I will make a white rose for you. And then I'm going to hop off here and take care of some other stuff I have to do tonight. But I hope I see you guys again on here. I hope that everybody enjoyed it at least a little bit. I'm probably yelling. I'm sorry. I came back kind of hard on the audio. I'm like an older person. I think I have to yell at the phone so you can hear me. Nothing against anybody older. I'm older too. Yeah, yeah, I don't care, y'all. If you use all caps, I don't care. Shoot, it doesn't bother me personally. All caps, regular, whatever. I just hate that I don't see everybody's questions, but I will. I'll scroll back up a little bit whenever I look at the camera again. So, or the phone again. Oops, messed that one up. And there is your white rose right there. I hope you're still in here, Mr. Leo. Thank you guys for all the kindness. Thank you for all the compliments. Thank you for the heart me. Who sent that? Sinister, I appreciate it so much. Who else? Thank you so much. But yeah, these are just buttercream roses that I made. Thank you, Sinister. Thank you, Shell. I appreciate it. Shell or Shelly, I'm sorry. Yeah, y'all are so cool. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for the heart. What is that called? The hand hearts, maybe? Yeah, hand hearts. Thank you. I'm about to drop the rose back here. The cheetah print, I just painted it on. And I did that just a little bit ago. I am so sorry you missed it. You guys, make sure that you're following my page. Hit the follow button if you don't mind. That way you can see more of my crazy work. These are buttercream roses, but I make hyper realistic cakes. Cakes that look like many different things. Things like raw steak, a Spam can, bag of Doritos. I make those crazy cakes that you might see on Is It Cake. I like making crazy cakes. If you like looking at those cakes, well, follow my private account. I think you said email you. What else? Just lots of crazy cakes. Some of them you might even say ew. Some of them you might say that's not cake, but it is. It's always cake. I made a cake with like a picture frame. It looks like it has glass on it that I cut, and the sound is really cool. I made a cake look like a loaf of bread. I make two different types of loaf, like sliced bread, like sandwich bread. And then I made one look like sourdough bread, but it's actually cake. Raw chicken. Yeah. Cakes, man, I can't even think. Cakes that look like actual cooked steak, like a cooked steak dinner with mashed potatoes. And what else did I put on there? Green beans? No, I just did a cooked steak with mashed potatoes and gravy. Excuse me. But yeah, I let my followers pick some of the cakes or make suggestions on cakes that they want to see. And then I make them. Yeah, the snowman. You start following me after the raw chicken cake. Thank you. Yeah, fried chicken. I make cakes like fried chicken. You guys. Hi, y'all. Hi over here. How are y'all doing? Thank you guys too. Thank y'all for watching. You love to watch Is It Cake? Yeah, it's a cool show. Yeah, I made Chick-fil-A cakes. Gosh. Cakes that look like drawings. Those are some of my favorite cakes. I've been posting those recently. Looking at it on the video, it looks like a drawing, and then I cut it. So, yeah, I made cakes that look like cars, Jeep cakes. Thank you for helping me out. I'm so tired. But yeah. Thank you guys for hitting the heart button. This is my third time live, and I keep saying that because I want y'all to know like all my mistakes, and I'm still learning. You like the edges? Thank you. That was y'all's idea. The people that are on my live, they said they wanted yellow and orange. Then everybody's like, do yellow and orange. Oh yeah, the whole jet. Yeah, I made a Blue Angels jet cake that looks like it's taking off. Yeah, I made the cake look like a tree stump. There's so many cakes. I can never remember them. I made a cake like an Amazon package. Cake that looked like a beer, not a beer keg, but a whiskey keg, whiskey barrel. Yep. But I have a lot more ideas, a lot more cakes to make, and I love suggestions. So if you ever have a cake suggestion for me, Make sure you're following and just comment on my post and I will see it. And then I jot it down and I will add it to my list and I will eventually make it a cake. But just make sure that you guys follow my page. Yeah, that would be awesome because if I don't go live, then I'm probably creating content for you guys to see. And I don't want y'all to miss it. But I'll probably go live again. Yeah, the ground beef cake, the chitlins cake. Dang, y'all are naming all the cakes. Thank you guys. A wedding gown cake. That would be really fun. Thank you guys for tapping the screen, hitting the hearts. Thank you for all the gifts. Right now through July, yes, I am booked. I book pretty fast. A lot of people will get with me, man, like a year in advance or right after they order or pick up a cake. They're ready to, you know, get another one in there. A Dippin' Dots cake. Man, that would be so cool. I'll have to add that to my list. Thank you for that. You're welcome, Crystal. I hope you have a great night. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, even the plates are cake. A rumble cake. That would be fun. That would be so fun. I might have to do that this year if I get some time. So I take cake orders. That's my full-time job. And so I make the content cakes, like the hyper-realistic cakes in my spare time. So I have to have that time in order to make those. And that's where I say I'm still learning, you know. Thank you, Smitty. I appreciate it. I'm still learning, and I make the hyper-realistic cakes in my spare time. Still learning. That's all I'm saying. So, yeah. But you guys can hang with me while I talk. I'm just kind of picking up stuff. Thank you for reposting. I appreciate it so much, Melly Mel. It's a cool name. I've always wanted a nickname. I've never had a nickname. Not knowingly. But everybody else has nicknames. My whole life I've said this. And then like when I thought of a nickname, somebody else had it. Like that I knew. I didn't know her at the time. But I was like, I can't just steal somebody's nickname. Seafood boil. I get that so much. And I've yet to make it. My nickname is OKC Cake Lady. No, that's not. That's just my business name. And Cake Lady, it's okay. But like every cake person is Cake Lady. I'm just OKC Cake Lady. You know what I mean? I want like a real nickname. You share everything. Thank you so much. A Stilt. Or, dang, I forgot her name. What was her name? Look, it was so many years ago. What they call her? Sticks. Because she was thin, and I used to be thin before I became a big back and started liking food too much. But yeah, Sticks, because I have like really long legs because I'm 5'11", right? I have like a 36-inch seam. And yeah, I was like, Sticks, that's such a cool name. And then she had that name and she wasn't even that tall, man. Yes, my mom calls me Nick. Yep. They used to call me Nick at Night. If anybody's older, I don't know if they still have Nick at Night. Nick at Night, Nickelodeon. But those weren't really nicknames. They just called me this like every now and then. Like my uncle would call me Nickelodeon, Nick at Night. One of my brothers, they call me Cole. But not like a nickname, you know? Thank y'all for tapping the screen and giving more hearts. I appreciate it. If we did hit 250,000 tonight, that'd be a great way to end it. What else? Yeah, anyway. Being 38 years old, I don't think I'm going to get a nickname at this point. It's just what it is. I just have to be, like y'all said, Cake Lady, I guess. Which isn't horrible. That's how I kind of got my business name because my old boss used to call me Cake Lady. Yep. He would say, Cake Lady this, Cake Lady that. So, all I know, he was sick, and I don't know if, hopefully he's still alive, but he was pretty sick. And so, I don't know, it was just special to me, and I was like, Cake Lady. So I'm going to use that as my business name. And then we had the OKC Thunder, still kind of new. And I was like, cool, OKC Cake Lady. And that's how it came about. And then I pick my colors, if you know that story, because of my truck. My truck that was pink and blue, and yep. Otto, how are you? Thank you guys for the heart. Oh yeah, about to hit 250,000. Y'all are so amazing. Thank you guys so much for tonight. Thank you guys for watching. I'm so serious. It means a lot to me. Yeah, just having the support and getting to talk to y'all live, it's like it makes my night. And I'm not just saying that, I'm so serious. It like fuels me, and I don't know, it just makes me happy. It's nice to interact with you guys and say thank you. Not in person, but this is as in person as it can get, unless you're picking up a cake from me. And I'm taking these off, putting them back into my bucket of icing. And this will turn into like a light orange, or I can make it all orange. Oh, we hit 250. Thank you guys. Y'all did that fast. I was on somebody's live earlier today when I got off my live, and I was tapping the screen. I know it has a little bar up here. I don't know. That's kind of addicting to me. It's like therapy. It's like tap, 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 tap. Like I was just listening to what he was saying, but it was like I'm just tapping. I didn't even know that was a thing. But yeah, I'm new on here if you can't tell. Although I've been posting, that's all I did. I was just posting, you know, a video every now and then. But now I'm like, I need to get more serious about it. But I can't believe, like, tonight you guys were reposting and all the things. And we had like 700 something people in here, which is crazy. Little old cake lady over here. That's my name, right? That's what y'all gave me, cake lady. No, but it's thanks to you guys. So thank you very much. I'll be hopping off here. Hopefully I can get to my emails before 9. I don't like to send emails after 9 p.m. So I try to get all that done. I think I only have a couple because I did most of them earlier, but I just want to get back to my people. Thank you for the heart puff. That's so cute. You sent 10 of them. That's so neat. I like that heart puff. When I first saw it, I thought it was cotton candy. I saw it on somebody else's live. Yeah, they have some cute little gifts, though. I like the way they look. Thank you for the roses, Nikki. I appreciate it, and I love your name. That's also a name, Nikki. People used to call me Nikki. And then my brother also called me Nikki Cole. He was real creative. Good night, Broken Heart. I hope you have a great night. Thank you for your help tonight. And right now, I'm just cleaning up, guys. So if you're joining right now, you're catching the end of my live. But I made a whole bunch of roses tonight with everybody. And if you want to see it in the future, any of my lives, just make sure to follow my page. I'll go live again. And you can check out my work in the meantime. I'm a hyper-realistic cake decorator, but I make many different types of cakes. Birthday, wedding, anniversary, retirement, promotion, all the things. Just because people that are quitting their job, I make those cakes too. Prank cakes, I'll make those. And then, yep. But thank you guys. Love your artwork of cakes. Thank you so much. I just appreciate all you guys for watching tonight. Really, I do. Sorry about that. That may have hurt some people's souls. But I don't have any use for that one because I can't put it in my bucket because it has food coloring on it. I mean, it has black on it. And I didn't have a bucket with black. Can we all call you Blue? Oh, I like it. Blue, that's kind of cool. That's my boy, Blue. What? Oh, don't get me started. I'm the worst at trying to quote something in a movie. My husband, if he's watching, I know he's laughing. Yeah, Blue is not bad. Queen of Cakes. That's cool. I want something, like, I like blue because it's short, you know? I want something, like, short. Something, I don't know. Like, I like Smiley, but then I know there's too many people with that name because I'm always smiling for the most part. I have a pretty big smile. I'm cheesing really hard. I don't know. But I'm not supposed to give myself a nickname, but nothing has ever stuck. You're you're my boy, Blue. Yeah. Oh my God. Y'all gonna have me laughing so hard. I can't deal tonight. Please don't. I have a crazy laugh too. I have like 80 different laughs, I feel like. And when I hear other people laugh hard, it makes me laugh. And it's like this revolving cycle. Oh, y'all are funny, man. What else? What else? Thank you guys for all the hearts and tapping the screen. Now we're at 253,000. That is so cool. What's this thing at the top? It says DJ Live. Oh, what is that? DJ Live Academy. I have no idea what some of this stuff is. But thank you guys. Really, I'm serious. If any of you guys have business pages, let me know. I love supporting other businesses as well. Don't touch it. Okay. Why do I feel like you can see me over here? Can you see me messing with stuff? I don't touch it. It's either that or you know what happened. Oh, you're probably watching earlier when I touched my screen and messed everything up. Trying to do stuff. Don't even touch it. Leave it alone. Sound like somebody's mom. Don't touch it. I love it. I need people like you in my life. Don't touch it. Leave it alone. That's how stuff gets messed up. All right. Over here just tapping on stuff. I don't. I really don't know anything. I'm trying to learn so much on here. You have no idea. I'm trying to learn like as much as I can. Looks like Alethea is a dressmaker. Alethea. Where's Alethea? Oh yeah, so much talent. Oh. I just caught what your name is. So much talent. That is so neat. So neat. Now I feel like everything I say is gonna have so in it. It is a lot, you know? It's a lot, but I love when I have people in here that want to like try to help or give me some tips. Even like I'm too cute. Like, she's like, don't touch it. I need those people. Like, don't mess with it. Let's see. Alethea, what do you make? Do you make like wedding dresses? I almost said cakes. Did y'all hear me? I'm like wedding dresses. That's so cool. I wish I could sew. So like being 5'11" and having a 36-inch inseam, man, I've always like my pants are either too short and then it's like a company might make some so long. I'm like, man, that's way too long, and then I have to take them and get them hemmed up. So it's nice being able to like sew to me because we always have to wear clothes. People are always wearing them. You always need to at some point get them altered, I feel like, or you just go along with it. You know? Hey, man, so many times I order stuff and it's like, it's either short or long. Most times it's short though, as you can imagine. In bridal and formal wear. That is so neat. That is so, so neat. I love it. Bridal and formal wear. Sorry guys, all I'm doing right now is cleaning up, so it's the end of my live. I am just cleaning and Bluesy. That's cute. Otto's over here really trying to think of a nickname for me. See, Otto, that's what I'm talking about. You're trying to help me. A real MVP over here. You know I want a nickname, and you're trying to think of one for me. Yeah, we need a live. We need a nickname for me. That way when I go live, everybody can be like, Bluesy. I do like Bluesy, though. That's kind of cool. Not gonna lie. Can everybody call me Bluesy? Do y'all like Bluesy? See, I feel like this isn't how you go about finding a nickname, though. Like, you don't just ask. You don't just go live and start asking people in the chat, like, hey, y'all, create a nickname for me. It's supposed to just be you, and then it just comes about. Can we not? Whatever. At 38 years old, it's not going to happen. I just need to understand that, I guess. A Bluesy it is. No. I do like Bluesy, though. But you guys, if you are joining, Alethea, have a good night, okay? Let me follow your page, though, because I got to see what you're doing. I want to see your work for sure. I gave you the name, so I love it. Hey, I love it too. You can call me Bluesy. If nobody else does, you can. It's fine. I think it's cute. Bluesy. In these moments, I'm always so proud because I really think I have a nickname. And then, like, nobody's going to know in a few days and everybody forgets. But y'all, I am, again, I don't want y'all to think I'm just this boring on live. I'm just cleaning up. I am cleaning up all my mess right now that you guys can't see behind the scenes. All my food colorings and icing buckets. I'm just putting everything up and getting food coloring on my arm like this. And that when I wipe it. And I go to the gym like this sometimes. And my husband doesn't tell me that I'm in there with so many colors. And I have a bad habit of checking once I'm at the gym. And I have huge blue marks on my arm and stuff. And it's just a part of it though. Like, if I'm not in the gym, it's no big deal, but it's embarrassing going there with food coloring. People don't know what you do for a living. What you want, it'll come to you. Thank you, Crystal. Blue cheese. I don't even like blue cheese. That's gross. Never that. Never, never. Oh, you guys have been so fun tonight. But I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow night. We'll see. But like I said, I have a lot of baking to do tomorrow, so I'll probably be wiped out. I probably won't even want to step into the kitchen besides baking the cakes. And I'll be done for tomorrow. But you guys, please follow because I want y'all to catch my next live. Y'all have been so fun tonight. I'm serious. But I'm bluesy. Oh, look how hard I laugh. Y'all make me smile so big. I love you guys. I hope y'all have a great night. Truly, it has been a pleasure being live with you guys tonight and making roses. Next time we'll do something else fun. Might be during the day, might be in the evening. But y'all have a good night, okay? And I hope y'all have a great weekend. If I do not see y'all this weekend, bye y'all. I will talk to y'all soon.